Guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We have another episode of Davinci Resolve editing going to happen right now. I wanted to start from the very beginning. So if we're taking a look at the screen right now, we see on here we have my phone connected because I did record this last session on the phone. And I thought I was going to be able to review this microphone, but the microphone was Lightning only, so I don't have an Apple device. So this is only an unboxing, not a review, because I'm not able to review it, but it is a $11 microphone. So first things first, all we need to do right here, right now, first, is get everything off of the phone that is from today, because I recorded all the stuff today. So we just open the phone up, cut this, and then we have a solid state drive here with projects on it. We're going to make a new folder here. We're going to call this the wireless lavalier mic review. Well, let's call it unboxing, which is what it really is. And let's go ahead and paste everything in there from the phone. And you can see it will take a moment because this is 4K footage. But while that is going, we'll go ahead and get Davinci Resolve opened up. So there is Davinci Resolve, and it is actually opening on the monitor up at the top that you can't see. The splash screen is up top here, no big deal. It's about 7 minutes to finish this copy of all the data from the phone because it's large files. I record in high quality 4K. And as you can see here, I have made some preset timelines that are already there so that it makes the editing process easier. For example, I have a 4K 2398 timeline right there. Preset timeline is 4K 60, if you see here, 3840 by 2160, 5994. So we're going to use that one because it has the right frame rate and the right resolution. So when I shoot on the GoPro, I shoot at 5K 24 frames per second, so we have a timeline set for that. When I shoot 4K 60 on the phone, we have a timeline set up for that. So if we go to our preset timeline here, it opens up the timeline with some things that I already need. Not quite as complete as I would like it, but yeah, it is there. That actually is when we did the wrap for the car. I'm going to go ahead and delete all this stuff actually because we don't need it. So when you delete stuff on your timeline, make sure you use cut. If you don't, it will ripple. So I'm just going to go edit, cut. This is up to 5 hours too. I mean, we don't need 5 hours worth of anything now. I don't know why this was saved like that, but it was. So I got to get this way down. And the timeline is zoomed way out. Alright, so up here at the top we just have our bug. And actually I usually put it on these channels where it says V8 and V7. I've got our like and subscribe, and I've got our Supercar Street Racing logo. And I don't have a light directly on me now because it's kind of annoying the whole time I'm trying to teach, but normally I would have my light right here. So first things first, this stuff is done copying. Just got done copying. We see we got 4 video files here and 4 pictures here. So first things first, if we go to details, it makes it easier to see which ones were shot first. Just doing this by date now. Some of these say 4:30 a.m. Yeah, those were shot in the kitchen, so yeah, what happened to the rest of the... I took way more pictures than this, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. It didn't finish. The phone disconnected. Did it? Let's see. I'm going to look at the phone again. I don't see all of the pictures that I... Yeah, they're not all here. Modified. 1019. I'm going to go ahead and recopy all these pictures because they didn't copy. Cut. And going back to the project folder that I made, wireless lavalier mic. Go ahead and paste all these in. There's the rest of our pictures. But anyway, if we go to view details, we can go by what time everything is recorded. So the first thing was recorded at 8:40 a.m. Go ahead and drag that onto the timeline to, actually, let's scroll back down. When you scroll, if you're up at the top, you scroll your video tracks. If you're at the bottom, you scroll your audio tracks. But we'll go ahead and pull that to V1. And we are zoomed way, 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 way out. So here's your zoom. And we know that there's no audio on this first part of the clip here because you can see there's no waveform. So we know we can go ahead and drag to from the left. So you hover over the left side of the clip, and then click the left side of the mouse, and then pull it in.
Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox
It's very unreal bright for some reason.
Wireless lavalier microphone for the iPhone.
Really bright. Something's not looking right on this at all, so I don't know why that is.
So stay with us.
It's overly saturated for some reason with brightness. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that. Okay, I was able to bring the video level down and fix that with color. So in the color tab here, I just did lift, and that compensated for the weird...
Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox this Niyuan wireless lavalier microphone for the iPhone.
Still a little bit too hot. Try it again. It just looks oversaturated for some reason. I don't know if that was a setting on the phone or what.
Channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox this
Niyuan. It's pretty oversaturated.
Wireless lavalier
with video. So I'm not understanding why it's like
for
that.
the iPhone.
Something happened on the phone on the recording. The brightness or something was way off.
So stay with us.
So that's the end of where we need to edit. So we just hover over the right side of the clip, click our left mouse, and then drag over till we want the clip to end. And then if I highlight the clip and do Control-T, it puts a default transition on it, which means it's going to fade up, fade down.
Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox this Niyuan wireless lavalier microphone for the iPhone.
The video just looks really washed out, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this. Even after lowering it, my waveform, let's see. So I got the waveform monitor up, and it's still really clipped out on the whites. So I'm bringing the whole thing down quite a bit because this white part of the video here is pretty clipped out, and my face is pretty washed out as well. So that's about as best I can get, unfortunately. This is my first experience with lighting, so I'm still struggling a little bit with the phone. The GoPro seems to be okay with it, but the phone looks like it kind of washed everything out, which I don't like that. But now, one of our preset folders here is important graphics and sound to save. And inside that, we've got our SR intros. I'm also going to try this video without audio processing, like I usually use a dialogue processor. I'm going to try this without it. So I'm going to drag over our unboxing and review intro and just butt it right up against here. And this is what will happen when we watch this clip.
Guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox this Niyuan wireless lavalier microphone for the iPhone. So stay with us.
So this is going to end right here. The video ends right there, so we need to get our next segment right up against that. Let's see how bad this one's blown out. Here's our next piece of video. I'm dragging it. And this time I'm going to video too, so I can dissolve to it if I want to. And in order to dissolve to it, if we just hit Alt-T or Control-T, you see our dissolve transition. That's a link of the transition. To change that, you hover over it. You see the double lines there? If you hover over it and then drag with your mouse when those double lines appear, you will increase or decrease the transition length. So I'm just going to put this above the other track and make sure that it doesn't exceed. It has to be even with the other track or we will actually dip to black. Now, it's actually going to have to be further over because we lose our video right here. So we have to dissolve by the time our video hit is black. And then we haven't even taken into account the fact that this isn't the actual start of where we want to talk. So we have to trim the clip first by hovering over the edge, left click and hold, and then drag, and it trimmed it. Now, we want to be fully out of that by the time the logo, the unboxing and review logo disappears. So we want it to look like this.
Welcome to Supercar Straight Rate.
And that was a mistake.
Welcome.
So we need to trim that again. So we're trimming it right up to where the audio starts down here. You can see the waveform. And now we got to find the edge of this again.
Welcome to Supercar Street.
And you see the open ran out before the dissolve was finished. See how it runs out? So that means we got to back up our dissolve so we don't run out of video.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks.
And then I'm going to go ahead and copy the changes that I made to the first clip and go back here and paste the attributes onto this clip. So you right click after highlighting clip and you go paste attributes, and it's going to ask you what you want to paste. I'm going to do all the video attributes. And so there, it just graded that clip based on the grading that I did with color in the first clip.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out tremendously. And welcome back if you've been here before.
Alright, so I did this as one clip, so I'm going to go ahead and now just...
On the channel, we're taking...
Since that's the end of where we want that clip to stop,
Here before.
we can take our right-hand side of our clip and pull it all the way till it hits there. Then highlight the whole clip here, and we can just copy it, Control-C. Come down here, paste it, Control-V. Just like any... Oh, so we have some issues here with paste. We're going to undo that. And this is a issue with the timeline where there's some mark in and marks out that I have to remove. So clear in, mark, clear out, mark, clear in and out, mark, clear video in and out, just to make sure there's no in and outs. Now when we paste, it'll paste at the actual playhead. So Control V. Now, since this is an identical clip, we know we got to drag the right side because that's where we need to start. And then we know we need to drag the left side because we already used that. So let's drag the left side until we get right to our next clip waveform audio down at the bottom. Take that and drop it down to track 1 and audio 1.
Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the...
And let's get rid of that. Let's see how that looks with the dissolve. Let's see.
And welcome back if you've been here before. Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the Niyuan wireless lavalier microphone for the Apple. This does have a lightning connector on the back, so it is only for Apple products. And I don't actually own an Apple product that I can plug this into. So today, we're just going to be taking a look at the unboxing and giving you guys a low-cost alternative to an expensive mic like this DJI right here on my hat.
All right, so we know that's where that clip ends, so all we have to do is come to the end here, drag all the way to there, take that clip, copy it, move down a little bit, paste it. Now we know we're going to expand the right-hand side because we need the rest of it. And we know we need to drag the left-hand side down to where the next audio starts. We can see it clearly right there on the waveform. Then we drag this up to the V2 and A2. And we can come back here and hit the space bar to play
on
it.
My hat. All right, taking a look inside the box for the Niyuan wireless lavalier microphone, and we'll cut away to some pictures of this.
So this is where we have our photos. So it's pretty easy to do photos in Davinci Resolve. So if we go here to our project folder and we go to extra large icons, we can see here our photos. They're kind of washed out. I don't know why my phone was taking pictures like that. But all we have to do is literally drag a picture to the next track above, and it will be layered on top.
It does come with a instruction manual for microphone, and we'll cut away to some pictures.
So I'm going to do this when I look down.
For the Niyuan.
So first thing I'm going to put up here is a picture of everything. Yeah, everything looks super washed out. But I don't know why that is. I'm going to have to look into that. But I think it's going to ruin this video. So what I'm doing here is just putting a picture on the timeline above. So the next track's a V3, which says empty. I labeled these with the way I wanted them. And I'm going to go Control-T to dissolve to it.
Wireless lavalier microphone, and we'll cut away to some pictures of this. It does come with a instruction manual.
Okay, so now we're going to stop there and drag the instruction manual over. Same thing, Control-T.
Wireless lavalier microphone, and we'll cut away to some pictures of this. It does come with a instruction manual.
So I'm going to let a little bit of video between there.
There's the instruction manual there.
That's out of focus, of course, because my phone is being difficult. So I'm not going to use that one if it's out of focus. So I'm going to cut that. Let's see if this one's in focus. Not really. Man.
Also, it comes with a little charging cable.
So I'm going to drag this one in because the other one's terrible.
Also, it comes with a little charging cable, probably about 3 inches long. So it's just a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. You can use anything to charge it. You can use a computer or a little USB adapter to charge a phone.
I'm going to copy that photo and paste it again right here because we're going to go back to it.
Comes with the microphone itself, which clips.
So we can actually enhance this with some graphics. So I have some clip art here and in my important graphics I have an arrow. I'm going to drag that above. So that's going to go on the next track, so that means it's layered above it. Now, if we hit this little square here, that's the transform square, we can actually do whatever we want to do with this arrow. Resize it, turn it. What are we talking about? We're talking about what here?
It comes with the microphone itself.
So we're talking about the microphone, so we'll dissolve this in. We don't need much of it.
It comes with the microphone itself, which clips on your lavalier or your collar. And then it comes with the receiver.
So I'm going to copy and paste the arrow. Control C, Control V. Well, I thought I was. Control C, Control V. Oh, it's not pasting. Oh, I think because this track is selected. Let's see. Nope. Didn't work. Let's see. Huh, interesting. So maybe I have to highlight that track. I've never seen this behavior before. Edit, copy. Edit, paste. Huh, interesting behavior. It's not doing what I want, so I'm going to drag this. Yeah, that might be a bug. Might be a bug because I have not seen it act like that before. So I'm going to put a dissolve on there by Control T. So let's watch it again.
It comes with the microphone itself, which clips on your lavalier or your collar. And then it comes with the receiver that goes directly into the phone. And that is everything that's included with the microphone. And that is
I'm going to drag this out because I'm not looking at the camera.
everything that's included with the microphone.
Alright, so let's stop it right there. I don't think we have anything else on this clip. We don't. Alright, so we're going to pull all these clips to stop right there. And so far I'm not digging this video at all. It's kind of not great quality. The video quality is really bad, but let's keep rolling. Alright, I'm going back to my project folder over here, and we were on this clip that ends with 53. So we're going to pull the next clip in. I'll put it on track 1, and you can see here there's a lot of stuff here not used, so I'm just going to drag this, butt it up against it, put the default transition on, and let's see what happens.
And that is everything that's included with the microphone. So now that you've taken a look at the...
So I need to copy the attributes off this clip. So basically I hit Control C on it, go to the clip I want to paste them on. I hit Alt V, which is paste, attributes. I make sure video attributes are selected and hit apply, and there is my color grading.
The actual product inside of the box.
Alright, now I framed this up for a nice over the shoulder, so we really need to create that. So let's go ahead and go into Photoshop. So I use Photoshop a lot. We actually could use After Effects too and do some animations on this, but I want to get this knocked out. So we're going to do a new file. We're just going to do HD quality, and we need a background for it. So I'm going to take our SCSR background, throw it in there. This isn't exactly a Photoshop tutorial, but we can get some quick Photoshop done here. I'm just stretching out this picture to fit the frame. This is going to be my over the shoulder. I'm going to blur it, so I'm going to go Filter, Blur, Gaussian, and I'm going to blur this. Then I'm going to get the page open for the wireless mic on Amazon and get a picture off of it. So I'm just going to Amazon, go into my orders. I'm looking for the wireless mic. I'm just going to open the picture of it, and I'm going to right click, save image as, and I'm going to save it in our project folder. It's a JPEG, so it'll work fine. So I did save a picture of the mic in the project folder. Now all I have to do is drag that onto Photoshop. I'm going to grab another one, I think, because I want something on both sides. So I'm going to save a different image as well. Drag that over to the other side of this. you have to place it before you can drag another one. So I forgot to hit enter. Oh, that's the same one. Hit escape. Alright. Same picture by accident. Here we go. Okay. Now we got two pictures here. I'm going to go ahead and put drop shadows on them because it helps them look more 3D. So I'm just using a layer here in Photoshop. And I'm going to copy layer style. Like I said, this isn't a Photoshop tutorial. I could do that another time, but just creating an over-the-shoulder graphic. And to do that, I need some text from my... I used Text Studio, and I'm going to do it the way I do my thumbnails. Except... this is how I do my thumbnails. I use the same method. Download this. And I did download that to my downloads folder, and I am putting it in the projects folder. Then I can drag this over, and it can go on top, so top layer here. And I'm going to make that bigger. Transform, scale. And since this is a PNG file, I can basically make it as big as I want, and the quality will not change. Now notice our other things are being covered, so I'm going to drag those up, and then I'm going to resize that one. And I'm looking at my save title area, and I'm going to save this whole... oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that, undo. So now I'm going to save as a copy. I'm going to save this as a JPEG. So we got to select JPEG. We got to go to the project folder. I'm going to call it OTS for over the shoulder, OTS. Save it at maximum quality. And be done with that and come back to our project. Now, this has to go over everything, so this needs to be on its own. So I'm going to drag it from our project folder to up to the track above everything else. And you can see it's full screen, but if we click this, if it's not already clicked, it's already highlighted. If it's not, if we click transform, all we have to do is bring that down like that. Now, of course, it's not in the right place on the timeline, so we got to drag it to where it's got to be.
Welcome to Supercar Street Race.
So notice it has to be dissolved in, so we need to push Alt-T on it. And it's going to have to dissolve in exactly where my shot does, or it will be on the screen first, like you see there. So this has to Alt-T. And you see it disappear here, but watch.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new.
Now, notice how it's just floating over the background. If we want that to be kind of dressed up in 3D, we can put a drop shadow on it. So if we go over here to our cut page and we go up to effects, I've got it saved in favorites, drop shadow. We just drag it down to the actual track. Should be, oh, it's not letting me. Where is that track? Okay, let me go back onto this page. So let me go up here. It's actually V5, so let's see if I can see V5 now. I'm not seeing V5. That's interesting.
Welcome to Supercar.
This should be it here, but it's not letting me drag a drop shadow onto it. I wonder why. We'll stop down while I figure that out. Alright, so for some reason it's not showing me the track down here, but I was able to drag it directly to the window here with the over the shoulder. And if you see here now, we do have a drop shadow underneath. We have a drop shadow underneath this over the shoulder. So that's exactly what we were going for. Now, let's see. So we probably want to extend this out. Let's see how that looks.
If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out tremendously. And welcome back if you've been here before. Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the NIU.
All right, so let's dissolve it out at the same time so it doesn't stay up when we hit black here.
And welcome back if you've been here before. Today.
Now, let's put another one right here. So let's copy and paste it, Control C, Control V, and it did work that time.
Welcome back if you've been here before. Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the NIU wireless lavalier microphone for the Apple. This does have a lightning connector on the back, so it is only for Apple products.
Now notice my hand is right behind, so I'm going to dissolve this out. Right there, where my hand comes up.
Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the NIU wireless lavalier microphone for the Apple. This does have a lightning connector on the back, so it is only for Apple products. And I don't actually own an Apple product that I can plug this into. So today, we're just going to be taking a look at the unboxing and giving you guys a low-cost alternative to an expensive mic like this DJI right here on my hat.
And then let's put another copy of this right up against here. And we'll have to cut away from it when we go to the photograph. So let's drag this back so it'll look like
here on my hat. All right, taking a look inside the box for the NIU wireless lap.
Okay, not exactly correct here. I think what we want to do is drag it to there. Let's see if that works.
NIU wireless lab.
So we have our transitions overlapping here, so that's why. All right, took a little break and got something to drink, and now we are back at the editing table. So you can see here, while we have cut away to our picture of all the things that come in the box, we have dissolved away from our over-the-shoulder graphic.
And we'll cut away to some pictures of this. It does come with a instruction manual.
So we want to copy and paste this right here as well. Whoops, it didn't copy and paste. Control C, Control V. All right, notice the overlapping transition. This is the in transition, this is the out transition. This overlaps with this, so therefore they will transition at the same time, like this.
Manual. There's the instruction manual.
And we need to pull this one down so it overlaps with that one, and it'll dissolve off
there
at that time.
Also, it comes with a little charging cable, probably about 3 inches long. So it's just a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. You can use anything to charge it. You can use a...
All right, so we need another copy right here. It didn't copy and paste. Control C, Control V. All right, so we need to pull this back. And let's watch that.
Anything to charge it. You can use a computer or a little USB adapter to charge a phone. It comes with the microphone.
Okay, so we didn't put an arrow where the charging cable was, so why don't we go back and do that?
All right, taking a look inside the box for the NIU wireless lavalier microphone, and we'll cut away to some pictures of this. It does come with a instruction manual. There's the instruction manual there. Also, it comes with a little...
right here. All right, so we can put our arrow there and just move it and spin it around.
Cable, probably about 3 inches long. So it's just a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. You can use anything to charge it. You can use a computer or a little USB adapter to charge a phone.
Okay.
It comes with the microphone itself, which clips on your lavalier or your collar. And then it comes with the receiver that goes directly into the phone. And that is everything that's included with the microphone.
All right, that's the end of that clip.
So now
we need our OTS again. right at the top here. We'll paste it in. Oh, no, wrong one. My fault. Control C, Control V. And we're going to have to extend that.
So now that you've taken a look at the actual product inside of the box, let's take a look at how you use this. So basically, this is the microphone portion of the device. And you can see on the side right here, it does have a USB Type-C port.
Oh wait, I'm going to undo that. I just messed up the transition. So again, to drag, you just hover over it till you see the lines, and then left click and hold.
And what you do to charge that thing is just take your USB-C cable and plug it into any device that has a USB outlet that normally powers a USB device. You can use your
Now let's go get, I forgot while I'm here, let's go grab my lower third from Elements. I have an Elements stored here. We load that timeline, we can get my lower third graphic for my my name somewhere in here. I think it's right here. Yeah. Those two are linked. We just Control C those from this timeline. Go back to our... Oh, I forgot to save this timeline. This project as something else. Okay. File. Save project as... I think I spelled it wrong. List. Mike. I always forget to save the project. And I always put too much on the default project. Alright. Let's go back, put my lower third.
The Neuen wireless lavalier microphone for the Apple.
Let's see.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing.
Hopefully it drops in the right place. It didn't. Okay. It dropped over the wrong place, so let me undo that. So the problem is that... Oh, where's track 4? Track 4 is missing. That's interesting. They're out of order and track 4 is missing. It's going to be a problem because I have some graphics that go on track 4 usually, but alright, so I pasted these down the road here and I'll bring them back and put them here. They're already ready to go.
Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us.
Those are right here.
Like and subscribe button.
It's 2 layers. It's a background banner with my name.
Us out tremendously.
And we'll be right back. One more break. And we are back again, and we have put my name there. Let's go back to where we left off.
Immediately.
And that is all for that. Whoops. Yeah, that's probably fine. I just drug the OTS back. Let's see.
Need to start recording immediately.
I think that's all that I did. I think the rest is in studio. 4511, 4348. Oh, there's one more. So I'm going to drop that right there. You can see right here, we got to drag down. We need to copy our grading. And we need to put a transition, so Control T. And we need this at the head of the clip, so let's copy that and Control V that right there. And we know it's not going to go further than that at the end, so we just drag it down. Let's see what that looks like.
So this microphone that I have right here...
A little bit loose, so we need to pull some of this off the front and then drag it down.
So this microphone that I have right here on the hat is the DJI mic, and if you're wondering why it's up on the bill of the hat, it's because sometimes when I put it here on my collar, it is a little bit muffled, and I don't have a pocket or a lapel here to put it on, so I just put it right here on the top of my hat. I know it looks weird sometimes, but I saw somebody else online do it, and I thought it was kind of a cool idea just because of the muffled sometimes.
Alright, so that's all that I recorded inside. The rest is coming from here in the studio, and I need to record about 7 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. And so you will get to see that process as well, because I'm actually going to do that live here. So we're going to get our light out. We have our little ring light here. Just plugs into the USB on the front of the receiver. And what I do is just set it right here on top of the receiver, and then I dim it because it gets very bright and it can overpower me, as you can see right there. So I bring it down quite a bit so it doesn't wash me out. And then I just go sit over in front of one of the other PCs as if I am working hard over there. So I'm going to bring this PC up. And then I'll come sit down and just start recording. That's our next segment. But we also need to turn off or we don't have desktop audio on. Good. So what we're going to do here is go to the Amazon listing and talk about this mic, some of the pros and cons of it. Look at a bunch of reviews. So we'll do that next. Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about this wireless microphone from Niyuan. But first, I just want to encourage you guys to please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And please click through any of our affiliate links down below to buy anything you want on Amazon, as we get a small commission from it. And it helps me buy equipment for the channel. We do need a camera. Think about me when you click through the links and do us a big old favor. Now, today we have I don't know if I'm even saying it right, but it's the Niyuan microphone. Now, this is only for the iPhone, which is why we don't have an audio sample from it, because it is only for the iPhone. And I do not have an iPhone to test this with. Now, you can see right here on the screen, it does have the lightning connector there. And taking a look through some of the pictures here, we can see that it is a 65 milliamp hour battery inside of it. It says that it'll work for 6 to 8 hours, and it says that it will fully charge the battery in 1 hour. Now, I can also vouch for that, because I did charge the battery with a USB Type-C from my phone, and it did take around an hour to fully charge. Now, when it does charge, there will be a little red light on the front of it letting you know that it is charging. Now, in our next picture here, you can see that all you have to do is just plug and play. And down here it says that the microphone and receiver cannot be used while calling. So you can't make a call and use this microphone to do that. It does record on to the actual recording. And you can see right here, right now, the 3 steps. Plug it in, power on, connection succeeded. And now, this is hilarious, exquisite fixed clip. Yes, it is a built-in windproof. It has built-in windproof, it says. All-round recording, so meaning it can record pretty much anything. Full and rich sound. It holds to your collar firmly. It is fixed but not rigid. And it has a flexible position on it. Now, here is some more details about it. It says that it has high sound quality, a highly sensitive microphone, and a newer smart chip with noise reduction. Now, let's be honest here, 100% honest. You have to base this on the price of the microphone. You cannot for a second think that this microphone is going to sound like the DJI mic. This is an $11 microphone. The DJI is around $300 if I remember correctly. So you're going to get exactly what you pay for in this case, and I'm sure you know that. Now this thing has 14 reviews and they are all 5-star reviews, so that says something about it. But down here it does say that it's a new upgraded microphone, unrivaled audio quality, automatic noise reduction, built-in windshield. I think is supposed to mean windscreen or not a windshield. That's on a car. Wireless freedom. So, I mean, you're totally free with this, right? I mean, you're free anyway with your phone, but this gives you a wireless mic to walk away from your phone with. Versatile for a wide range of applications, but hey, I mean, I'm using it for recording audio if I'm going to be using it. Now, looking at the reviews here, all 5-star reviews. Great little mic. I think they meant mic. It says mix for just over $10. Nice and easy to set up and use. Great value for the price, and they did put a picture of it in there. Worked within a second, simple to set up, literally plug and play, which is definitely what it should be. Awesome, fast shipping, and great quality. Microphone is amazing, works well. More pictures here on this one. This guy says excellent, and it's in Espanol, I think. And so if we go back here, there are some other ones we can compare this to. There are several down here, and they range anywhere from $9 all the way up to $90 for deals on related products. Now, if you would like to see a high quality version, there are some medium quality here that may be worth looking into. But if you would like to see a higher quality version, let's take a look at the DJI mic. DJI mic. And this is the DJI wireless mic kit. So this is one of the highest quality kits you can buy, and you can see it does have 2,187 reviews. It has a 4.7 star review, and this is what you are going to see most of your vloggers and most of your YouTube people using, most of your professionals who use wireless mics are going to be using the DJI mic. It does come with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. You can use it with the small 3.5 millimeter jack, and you can also use it with the USB directly on the phone. You can see right here it has a storage case with it that plugs directly into USB Type-C to charge it. It has a 820 foot range. It has a 15-hour battery. And here's what comes with it. You get the windscreen, the charging cable, a nice little bag to carry it with, a little TRS mic cable, your transmitter receivers, your USB and lightning adapters, and your clips. And it does have a nice LCD display on the front of it, which is very cool and which I use a lot. So yeah, this is a high quality version of what we were just showing you for $11. So obviously it is going to be a much higher quality product when you go from $10 to $329 is what that one is going for. Now back to the one we were just checking out. There are no videos for this yet, so I was going to play a video for you and thinking maybe they might have someone that has a video review, but there is not one. So at some point we will take and get an iPhone and we will make a better review for you guys, but as of right now, this is all we have on this because we can't actually plug it in and listen to the sound quality. Buyer beware, it is an $11.48 microphone, so you know what you're getting for $11.48. Now let's talk a little bit about the channel again. Supercar Street Racing is a channel. We do video reviews, we do house stuff, we do power sports, golf cart, mini bike, Tesla, everything. And we so much appreciate you coming to the channel and supporting us. And please, once again, like and subscribe. and click through our product links. Even if you're not buying this microphone, I'll have a link to it in the description. But even if you're not buying this, go ahead and click through that link and purchase anything on Amazon, and we will get a credit and we will get a small amount of money to put back into the channel, because as you guys know, we do lose money on the channel. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time with some more content on Supercar Street Racing. See you guys later. Alright, so we just recorded our clip to drop into the timeline. I tried to make it 7 minutes long. It may not be, but I store all my OBS recordings in this drive here on OBS, and it will be the last one here, so all we have to do is drag that to the timeline and see if we made. We want to go 10 minutes, because if we don't... Oh. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that's the one I'm working on now. Oops. Okay, so I don't know how long we made it. Ah, we did make it past 10. That's perfect. You always want to go 10 minutes in. You always want to go 10 minutes in YouTube. That is where they start dropping ads, and that is how you make money. So looks like the audio might be a little low, so we're going to go ahead and bring that up. But let's go see how our transition looks going to this.
One that I have right here on the hat is the DJI mic, and if you're wondering, it was kind of a cool idea just because of the muffled sometimes.
So we need to trim this to where I sit down so that I get up and walk over to the camera. So it's going to look like this. Little bit too much. That's where we'll start. Gives us a little bit of room. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. Let's see how that looks. Alright, that's better. I'll have some music up in that. Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K. So the audio's a little low here, even though it looked like it was high. Let's see, we bring that up. Okay, production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about this wireless microphone from Niuwen. But first, I just want to encourage you guys to please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And please click through any of our affiliate links down below to buy anything you want on Amazon. Just want to encourage you guys to please like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, audio's better there.
So much. And please click through any of our affiliate links down below.
I usually use the dialogue leveler here
to buy anything you want on Amazon, as we get a small commission from it, and it helps me buy equipment for the channel. We do need a camera.
I might put the audio, the dialogue leveler on this. Let's see.
To Supercar Street Racing, we are here in the beautiful 4K production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about.
So that's the dialogue leveler. It's an AI thing here
from Niuwen. But first, I just want to encourage you guys to please like and subscribe.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and enhance this audio because I don't like the way the audio sounds there. I'm putting the dialogue processor on it, setting myself to a male voice. Go back here and see if that brings everything back up. That's when we'll adjust the volume again.
Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about.
Yep, I raised it up a little bit and
this wireless microphone from Niuwen. But first, I just want to encourage you guys to please like and
that's a lot
subscribe
better.
to the channel.
It just was recorded low, so I'm making some compensation to it with the dialogue processor and with the dialogue leveler. I usually do that on everything, but this video, I'm trying not to do that during the actual video and see if it sounds any better on
USB
YouTube.
Type-C port.
So, yeah, next time I'll turn up the HyperX a little bit more. It wasn't really up very loud, unfortunately. All right, so let's put a transition on that. Let's see. Okay, cool. Now the end, we need to trim off.
I'm with some more content on Supercar Street Racing. See you guys later.
Did I make it 10? I did. And I'm going to end it right there. So I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to go grab my name again. Drop it in here when I sit down.
Phone from Niyuan. But first, again, to be with you.
Drop my name right there.
To talk to you a little bit about this wireless microphone.
Okay. We're going to stop for a break here. We'll be right back. All right, we're ready to drop some music into this, I think. So let's find some music. So let's go to our YouTube channel. So we go to YouTube. Down here in the lower left, there is a creator. If we go to YouTube Studio first, there is a creator music, which is terrible, but we have no choice. They forced us to use this. The music stuff on YouTube is a joke. Not even going to get into that, but I'm doing instrument only, and I'm doing pop. And then I'm going to scroll down about 50, go a couple pages in because I have a lot of these already. I save all these to a folder. Okay, that's terrible. That one too. Not bad. Just click download here. And then we show in folder. I'm just taking this over from the download folder. And I'm going to put it into my YouTube folder so I have it forever if I don't have it already. If I do have it, I'll just overwrite it. So I'm pasting that into my YouTube folder. Now I have it in my YouTube folder. I put music on track 3 and 5, so I'm going to drag this down and I'm going to bring it in during the open, and I'm going to show you guys how to fade in and out audio. So I'm putting it on track 5. And now here's the open right here. So I'm going to put it right here. Almost perfect. I'm going to drop it right there up against there.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing.
All right, we want it to fade out where I say welcome. Okay, so our music started there and we want it to fade down when I come on the screen. So let me back up with the arrow. If you hold down the arrow, it'll go frame by frame. So about right here, we want the music faded down. So I'm going to expand the timeline first. We want our music faded down by there. So we're going to start up here, and we got to put a keyframe in. So you just hold down Alt where you want to start the fade. Alt and left click. It'll put a red dot. Now when you want to finish it, you Alt and click again, left click, puts a red dot. Now you drag that down to change the volume, and about -13 seems to be the sweet spot to talk over. So -13 there. Now watch what happens when I play this.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out tremendously. And welcome back if you've been here before. Today on the channel, we're taking a look at the...
So that music is going to play almost all the way to... That's a bummer because it plays almost all the way to the part where we have to go to the studio. So I'm just going to copy and paste it. It won't paste. Copy, edit, paste. It won't paste. So I'm going to drag it in again since it's being a pain. And I'm going to go right up against it and on track 3. Now I'm going to actually bring it in right when the other one starts fading out. So I'm looking at the waveform, and right here the waveform fades out right there. So don't forget to change the audio level as well on the new one, because otherwise it'll be loud. So here's how it's going to sound.
The one that I have right here on the hat is the DJI mic, and if you're wondering why
So it's a good transition. Now when we go to the studio, I'm going to fade it up. Right there, I'm going to start fading it up. So I'm going to expand my timeline with the plus. I'm going to Alt-click here. I'm going to put another keyframe right next to it to bring it up. Bring it up to 0. Now down here, where I start talking, I want to be faded out. Let's see, further down here. Slide down just a tiny bit. I want it faded out by the time I talk. Right here. So I'm going to put a keyframe here to start the fade. Right down here. Alt, click left. And then by this time I want this thing faded down, so I'm going to put another keyframe there and drag it down to -13. So it's going to sound like this.
Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about this wireless microphone from Niyuan. But first, I just want to encourage you guys.
I'm going to bring the timeline back to that point. Right after it, I'm going to bring the volume down a little bit more on the music.
Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K production studio.
I want to make sure
here, and you place it in the back of your iPhone or your tablet, and then you're ready to start recording.
It's a little loud. I'm going to bring that down a little bit more in the dialogue areas.
Then you take this lightning adapter here.
Oh, that didn't work because there's a keyframe in there already. So I already had a keyframe here, so I need to come back down and bring it down at the very beginning of the clip because I already had a keyframe. So you have to make another keyframe.
Welcome to
I'm going to go ahead and bring
Supercar
it
Street
down to 15 right there.
Racing. If you're new to the channel,
all right,
thanks
so that's
for
going to
joining
work.
us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously. And welcome back if you've been. There's the
Oh, something's still happening. It's still bringing it down. Interesting.
instruction manual there. A USB Type-C port.
That's interesting. It's getting louder still. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. There's only one keyframe there, but let me go ahead and put another one. Actually, I'm going to delete that keyframe and then just bring this guy down a little bit more if I can. So I just highlighted the keyframe and then I brought it down. Let's see. Oh, I think I did that wrong.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I did that wrong. I need to delete that keyframe, highlight this keyframe. It keeps on going. It keeps jumping back to the. Dang. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but. That's fine.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps us out tremendously.
It is still doing it.
And welcome back. If you can see on the side right here, it does.
What is happening? I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, I got to start over on this audio because it's not working right. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. No clue. The audio is being ridiculous. All right, so I got to start over on the dissolve down here. So I'm going to put the dissolve down there. First keyframe. Second keyframe. Right after it gets to me at minus. I'm going to do minus 17.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel,
all right, it worked that time.
Us. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That helps us out tremendously.
I don't know why it didn't want to work.
If you've been here before. Today. Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We are here in the beautiful 4K production studio once again to be with you guys, to talk to you a little bit about this wireless microphone from Niyuan. But first, I just want to encourage you guys.
So now that we have all that done, I usually put a bug across the top, and I thought we did that, but it is gone, so I don't know what happened to it. So we'll do that manually. So we'll go to Important Graphics and Sound to save. Now we're also missing a track. Oh, there's V4. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we just need our bug. So I'm going to go to Important Graphics and Sound, my like and subscribe elements. And I'm going to grab one of the over-the-shoulder bugs to put in. So I'm dragging that to the very beginning. And I'm going to pull that all the way to where I get in the studio. And then resize it.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing.
Alright, so that is going to go up here because I usually do both, but I think we already have a lot on the screen right now. Let's see. So that's going to go upper right. And then I'm going to also go down to opacity under video here. And I'm going to bring that down so that it's see-through. I'm going to put a Control T on it so that it dissolves up. And it's going to come up at the same time.
Welcome to Supercar Street Racing. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Go ahead and hit.
Okay, now I'm going to grab the Supercar Street Racing bug and put it under there. It's under lower thirds. And we'll put that under and resize that guy right under here. And bring down the opacity as well and move it up so that it's right up against the other one. Down just a little bit. Okay. And Control T it so that it dissolves on, and then stretch it out to the whole video.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
And it dissolves out when we go to the studio, which is perfect. Now we want to make sure there's no audio on 4 and no video on 4 if we can help it, because we have some little like subscribe things to drop in here. However, we can put it where there is no V4 and A4. So let's go grab them. They're under elements. We just need a couple. So I'm going to go here to the end and grab 2 of these. Copy those. Go back to my timeline. Wireless mic. Paste them at the very end. And now I can cut and paste them and put them wherever I want. So I highlighted one. I do edit, cut. I come back down my timeline, find a place to put these. So basically these are like and subscribe. I'm going to put one right here where there's nothing. and then go back and play it and make sure it dropped in right.
Product that I can plug.
And I'm actually going to move it down and put my safe title, view, safe area on. All right, I'm still in safe area.
So today we're just...
Looks like it might be a little to the right or to the left. So
going to be taking a look at the...
So there's the first one. Here's the second one. I'm going to cut that, edit cut, and I am going to drop it right here. Control V. Let's see how that looks.
Is the DJI mic, and if you're wondering why it's up on the bill of the hat,
Okay. It needs to move down and to the right.
Because sometimes when I
make sure it's all in the screen.
put it here on my collar, it is a little bit muffled.
Okay, cool. That looks good. This video is pretty much finished, guys. So now all we have to do is render this. We have to make sure that there's nothing beyond the end of this timeline, though, like at the bottom, top, and there is. This was way down the timeline. So I already had this in there, but I didn't see it. So I'm going to cut that out. What would have happened is it would have rendered all that because it was way past the end of the timeline. So you want to make sure you got nothing at the end of the timeline past where you want to render. So this is the render page. And there is the YouTube 5994 4K preset that I already have set up. It's already set to export. I'm going to browse so I can name it. And then it is the, let me go back to my Amazon page, Newen wireless microphone. Newen wireless clear microphone. Alright, that's all we got to do. We make sure that the entire timeline is selected here. We got our preset for 4K, 5994, so 60 frames per second. We click Add to Render Queue, and we click Render. Alright, we did just finish rendering this file, so it is sitting here in our Exports folder, so if we open this up, it's going to want to open up top, but
Guys,
I'll bring it
welcome
down.
back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look and unbox this Newen wireless
Looks better.
microphone.
It looks a lot better than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be all washed out. It's actually just up top on that monitor where it looks like
for
that.
the iPhone. So stay with us.
So here's our finished video, guys. So now what I usually do is go through and do chapters in YouTube. I upload it and then make chapters. That's not important for this video because this is not a YouTube tutorial, but that is start to finish a video, and now I just have to make a thumbnail, upload it, and make chapters. So hope you guys enjoyed this second version of the tutorial, and we will be back again for another one. And always ask me questions in the comments. Talk to you later, guys.